Hello there, adventurers, and welcome to Wally DM. Today we're going to take a look at a puzzle that was submitted by the Ace Man from the Wally DM Discord. Now, in this puzzle, our adventurers have found themselves either in an old museum, a temple, or a castle where there's this abandoned throne room. There's a statue of a king in here holding a goblet. There's a small fountain of water, and they're presented with a door that they're not able to get through. It's been locked by a 26th level wizard. Now, how are they going to unlock the door and continue exploring the castle? Well, we're going to find that out. This is the puzzle of the Servant's Heart. Before we get started, just a reminder, if you have not joined our Discord yet, I highly encourage you to do so. Come on over and hang out with me and a lot of cool folks who know a lot about D&D. And please consider supporting this channel by hitting that subscribe button and picking up a copy of my brand new book, Wally DM's Journal of Puzzle Encounters, available now on DriveThruRPG. So our adventuring party is exploring a castle. They've entered this throne room right here, and they need to get through this door that is locked by a 26th level wizard. Now there is a little bit of dressing as far as chairs, rug, and some tapestries, but the main things that are going to be important is going to be this bronze statue and this pool of water or fountain. So let's focus over here first. This is a bronze statue of a former king, and I purposely painted the goblet that the statue is holding a different color. So we have a bronze statue with a silver goblet. Now if you want to make this a little bit harder for your players, then just make the entire statue bronze, but I thought for purpose of this puzzle that having the goblet a different color would help provide a clue. Now directly in front of this bronze statue is this basin, and if the characters come over and take a look at this basin, they're going to see that it has a hole that goes all the way down into the ground. Now neither of these two things can be moved, they're way too heavy, so let's take a look at the pool. Now over in this fountain pool area, it is filled with clear water, and there is a vase there. And the characters can come over here, they can grab this vase, and they can fill it with water out of the fountain. Now written on the wall over here by the pool are the following words. Respect shown, respect earned. And you can put that wherever you'd like. We can have this over here on the wall by the pool or the fountain, or above the two chairs that are in the throne room. Totally up to you. Now if the characters take and fill this vial and dump the water into the basin, they're going to start hearing some gears turning. And we can have the characters make a simple investigation check, and they can be able to determine that by having that water running through into this basin, that it's starting to turn the gears through the walls and the floors that would activate and open the door. But they're also going to be able to determine that it's going to take a lot of water running through the basin to be able to turn the gears long enough to open the locked door. And one more thing of note is they won't be able to keep up pouring the water from the vase, taking it from the pool or fountain into the basin to be able to get the door open. So with everything that has been presented here, can you solve the puzzle? I'll give you a minute if you'd like to figure it out. Did you get it? Great, let's go over the answer. Now what I like about this puzzle is it leaves the door open for the players to come up with some creative answers. They already know that if they start pouring water into the basin, that they can hear the gears turn through the floors and the walls, but it's still not enough to open the door. So what they need to do is have a steady stream of water being poured into the basin. Now the primary answer for the puzzle is going to be in the riddle, respect shown, respect earned. If one of our characters comes over, takes the vase, fills it with water, and brings it over to the statue of the noble or the king. Now if this character takes the water and instead of pouring it directly into the basin, decides to pour it into the silver goblet of the king statue, and while pouring the water into the goblet shows respect to the king by bowing, then this statue will animate and return the respect and bow back to this character, and when doing so, this goblet will turn at a 90-degree angle, so the water goes from the vase held by this character into the goblet. He bows to the king bows back, the goblet tips at a 90-degree angle, and a little bit of D&D magic happens, and a steady stream of water goes from the goblet into the basin. And while doing that, all of the gears will turn through the floor, through the walls, and this door will open, allowing our adventurers to continue on exploring the castle. So that's the Servant's Heart. And what I like most about this puzzle from a DM perspective is the ability to change this up to add my own history or lore to the puzzle. Rather than using royalty like a king or a queen, where their characters have to bow or curtsy in order to activate the goblet and open the door, we could make this some type of a ruler or a deity, or maybe this is a castle with some type of monster, like maybe this is an entire area of minotaurs. And if the characters aren't familiar with the lore or the respectable customs of minotaurs, then maybe they have to find a few books in a nearby library portion of the castle, or make some history checks to check up on their own character lore or knowledge. Now, I also like this puzzle from the player's perspective. Players are very creative, and rather than showing respect to the statue, pouring the water in the goblet, and activating the puzzle that opens the door, perhaps they find some contraption to make that water stream continuous and take it from the fountain into the basin and activate it that way. And of course, it's also fun. Respect shown, respect earned. How do the players interpret that? How do their characters interpret that? It'll be a lot of fun for the players, guaranteed. So that's all I have for you today. What did you think of the puzzle? Is this something that you would use in your game? And if so, what would you do differently? Again, I want to say thank you to the Ace Man. He is a valued member of our Discord community for coming up with this puzzle. Be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And thank you very much for watching, and on to the next.